Hi, hello, hey, I'm Mariah Renee. This is Spoopy and Boopy. Welcome back to another episode of the Solitude series. Let's start with a little bit of housekeeping. Video is chaptered as per practice around here. Please don't forget that I have a Patreon. I have free activity guides going up every Saturday of October, 12 a.m. Eastern Time. The Sunday Scaries series, you won't be able to not find it. It is one of the only, I think, 3 posts that lives on the page right now. Each guide comes with one seasonal recipe, one DIY activity or little game designed by me, and a video recommendation from me to you. No, it is not marketing of my own channel. After Vlogtober, I already have plans for a no to low buy DIY homemade gift guide for November. I plan to release it probably around the week of Black Friday, as well as some boycott information if you would like to be a part of the blackout for Black Friday. That information will live on Patreon, though voting matters will probably also be posted here on YouTube, which brings me to my second point. I make YouTube posts to keep you updated with what's going on the channel because it's good practice. None of y'all be reading them, seeing them, liking them, commenting on them, doing any of the things. Y'all also been subscribing and you're not watching. Hi. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell notification. I hate saying that. I don't want to say it again. Can you tell? Can you tell that I was raised by Fox News? Can you tell? Can you tell the parenting style right now? That's it. That's the housekeeping. I have swept my virtual porch. I feel clean. Let's get into the words I am trying to remove from my vocabulary, from my lexicon, from my little ADHD mouth, starting with the word weird. I used to rely on weird a lot. Everything was weird. That's weird. You know, I feel like if you grew up in the 90s, you said, that's gay. That's so gay. And if you grew up in the 2000s, you said, what is that supposed to mean? Is that supposed to be derogatory? Are you trying to bully my gay friends? We don't say that. But we do very much say, that's weird. Weird is derogatory in 2025. If you're being called a weirdo, which I will not be having children under the current conditions, no questions asked. If I ever do have children, I very much will equip my children with, you're being weird, leave me alone. But I, as an adult who is not a child, feel that I can be more specific than,
that's weird.
when I'm talking about something that's weird, I also want to be open-minded enough to look into the topic until I can get specific enough with the language that actually encapsulates what I want to say. Because when I use weird, it is only as filler. And so anytime I'm calling something weird, it's like, I mean, I guess, but also if weird isn't the word I actually want to use, what is weird? See how abstract that is? This one is a work in progress and it feels a little cheesy to add. I have no reason to believe that this is not a pretty common experience, but I would like to really remove lazy from my self-description. I am disorganized some days. I am tired some days. I am apathetic some days. I don't think that it's fair that since I was a child, laziness has been assigned to me because the evidence just doesn't explain that. I was an A-B student, though I'm not even going to play with you. I did, in fact, get a 69.5 by the grace of God. I got a C in college algebra. I'm telling you, I have dyscalculia. If you said to me, well, since you got that C in college algebra, you're not really an AB student, I would say, Abby, if you don't sit your little punk ass down. I got good grades, I played sports, I had friends, I worked a job. I have been busy since the moment my grandmother decided that I could start doing my own laundry. Just because I don't take it upon myself to do a task that I don't want to do. Hello, blast from the past. My grandma used to always yell at me for not taking out the kitchen trash. And we're not going to play around here. We'll be honest. I would very much just stuff trash, not to the point that it was overflowing. My grandmother would tell you that it was overflowing. It was never overflowing. But I would very much stuff the garbage bag because I didn't like taking out the trash. My grandmother wants to swear up in boots down. There's no way that I'm autistic. I'm telling you, when I don't want to do something, like, I'm literally not going to do it. By the will within me, no, I don't want to do that. We're not talking like, oh, Mariah, it sounds like your executive functioning is a little silly. Like, you have ADHD. You're not autistic. You shut the fuck up right now. We are not talking about what I am not motivated to do. We are talking about the will of all of my being is not going to do that. Do you think I take my trash out now? When I think about why I really find it important to remove lazy from my vocabulary, it's because as I've gotten older, I don't have family coming to my home telling me how lazy and gross I am. And at this point, I don't even do a deep clean just because my family's coming. I don't clean my house in a way that feels performative to my family. I keep my house at a cleanliness maintenance that I feel comfortable in and I don't think would gross anyone out. You know, of course, clean bed sheets for your guests. No one wants to get in bed for your nasty crumbs or your warm sheets. Sweep the floors for them so that they come in on a clean floor, but know that I'm not going to sweep every day just because you're at my house. But hey, feel free to grab the broom and go over it real quick. Say, girl, you got a lot of dog hair. I say, oh, I know. But I don't have family that is coming to my house and talking rah-rah to me. But because you no longer live in my house on a day-to-day, you don't understand that it's still your words that gnaw at my brain. There are times where I will look at things, and of course I know that they need to be done. The amount of painter's tape that still exists on my walls because a second layer of paint needs to go on the wall is sometimes commented on. My next word, sorry, as a filler, because I'm really bad at, especially in public spaces, saying to people, oh, sorry, do you need this? Or, sorry, can I ask a question? Sorry, can I ask for clarification? Sorry, no, this actually isn't the weed that I ordered. Can I ask for something different? I'm sorry that I'm not going to pay for a product I don't want. That feels like the bullying of capitalism, okay? Sorry that I'm not going to buy this. Yeah, I asked for the Riddler. This is the Riddler. I don't want that. Sorry. We do not teach boys and men to apologize. Sorry as filler is giving. I know that I am daring to use an ounce of individuality right now, which, by the way, is about the only social benefit that people ever even claim comes out of capitalism. Like, I don't know. I just love it when people are like,
These blue-haired liberals, don't they know if they went over there, they wouldn't be allowed over there, they'd put them in jail, they'd hang, they'd cut their heads off.
it's like, so we are allowed to be blue haired around here, because like, I don't know, like, I really feel like people are actually harassed for their freedom expression, or like their gender expression, or like just the blue hair. Did y'all follow me on that? Because like, it is confusing, right? Now, obviously, I'm all about giving out apologies when they are due, righting my wrongs, reflecting. I am not sorry that you brought out the wrong eighth. The bud tender wasn't even angry about it either. Who cares? No one cared. The only reason why I'm saying sorry, because I'm not actually sorry that they got it wrong, like, I don't care, is I'm trying to signal, I'm not trying to annoy you, but it's like, but how can I be annoying you when you're literally just doing your job? And this person didn't even seem annoyed. And last but not least, let's unpack funny and nice. I feel like I have struggled with both of these labels since I was a kid. I obviously do enjoy joking around, I enjoy kikiing, I enjoy laughing, I enjoy having a good time. Even as a child, I can remember just being more serious. I was never a class clown. I was never the real jokester, but anytime I try to tell someone that I don't really think that I'm funny, they usually say, "What? Yes, you are. You are funny. Like, what are you talking about?" I feel like I'm zingy. And I feel like I'm silly. Like, I feel like I am really down to have a good time. But in terms of funny, I don't really watch comedy shows. It's not to say that I don't laugh at comedy shows, but I am very picky with my level of humor. I know that one thing that has some play into my dislike of the label of funny definitely has to do with my distaste for excessive charisma. I'm not a very charismatic person. I'll never forget 10th grade. In English, we were reading Treasure Island, and in comp sci, I had these two annoying ass gym bros, okay? And Treasure Island was really where I formulated the opinion, I do not fucking like charismatic people. Charismatic people are always trying to sell you a bunch of fucking nonsense. They are blowing smoke up your ass. They want to steal your shit. They want to do you wrong. This is not what the Disney Treasure Island made me think the book was going to be like. That was one of my favorite movies as a kid. Comp sci comes later in the day. Yep, I fucking hate charismatic motherfuckers. That is why I don't like gym bros. I will very much say, "Oh, thank you so much," if you compliment me, and I very much will compliment you if I see you do something as well, because I like complimenting people. I will tell you if I like that color on you. I'm also so annoyed and turned off by the charisma of gym bros. They annoy me. But a practice that I do aim to live through is indeed with kindness and compassion. I will do my best to show up as a decent community member. I do my best to utilize my privilege as a resource for others. I will do my best to take care of you in any way, knowing that my schedule allows for it, and that's how I can touch other people. I will do my best to support you. I will do my best to be kind to you. I will do my best to smile when you smile at me, to say thank you very much when you say something kind to me, to try to return the compliment with an earnest observation. And I try to be open with people and make jokes when I can and pick up on the vibe when I see it. But also, I'm not funny. Funny to me is boisterous. It's charismatic. It's I want the room to laugh with me. I'm silly. which feels a little bit more intimate. It feels a little bit more personal. It feels a little, hey, we are probably connecting on something that is so niche that other people don't see. I'm really happy that you can see me and I can see you. And regardless of if we've talked in a year or in 2 years, if you are one of my people and you need me to help you, of course I will help. But that has only come with the release of the words that no longer serve me and an invitation to the more specific, detailed reflections of my actual thoughts. If you made it this far, thanks so much, baddie. Go ahead and leave me a sparkle emoji down in the comment section to spread the energy, spread the word. And while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will connect and reflect in the next one.